Morning, everybody.
Alvin posted the patch notes. Certain beast mastery attacks will not be usable without crim actions turned on.
That would make sense, wouldn't it? should,
Well,
should I wait, or I guess I can play a little bit of War Tales while we sit here and wait.
there's a client patch, so if the
Should be only an hour, hopefully, right?
I don't know. Every time they patch lately, it's been 2 hours at least.
Okay, well, I'll play this for a little bit. I gotta play something. I was actually like, should almost play. We gotta get Valheim finished up too. I'm not quite as burned as I was.
Jump in Valheim.
Not yet, but I want to talk to the Sinji and Nutman and maybe you. We gotta get that queen down.
Yes, got to kill the queen.
Kill the queen, finish the castle build, done.
I mean, I think the castle is pretty much done, right?
Yeah, what is left? And I went and I was like, holy, there's so much stuff there.
Boys, we gotta trim it out.
I thought you did that already.
I've been doing a lot, but it's definitely not done. Definitely not done, boys. Right.
Well, let's kill the queen first.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
And then you can go nuts on the castle.
Yes, yes. Alright. Where did I leave off in this? I think I have to... Whoa, repair here first. Or is someone okay? He's not okay at all. Okay. What are those guys? Let's go hunt these guys down. Get this. Oh, come on. Oh, level 5, Brad. Oh, no, boys. There's way too many. This is not going to work out at all. Level 5s, I can't fight those. I think I'm in the zones too high for me. Way too high. Oh, jeez, eh? Where's our tank? Oh, there he is. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, boys. Marauder. Uh-oh. 11's on my tank. And I can't even reach anybody. working out so well, is it? Ouch. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, they went right after my tank. You can't get to anybody. Tank surrounded. She's over for him. Look at that. Yeah, I can't fight this fight. There's no way. There's no goddamn way. Let's go. Right here. Tit for tat. Yeah, these guys are too high a level. Let's run here. Throw a poison bomb. Oh, this guy's a sharpshooter. Okay, where's my archer here? Damn it. Damn it. Oh my god, he critted my tank. Servers are not up, bud. Good morning, Jaster. Oh, we gotta just kill these guys. Can I make one? Uh-oh. Glorious. Glorious. Oh, my tank's stuck. He can't get out of there. He's dead. Okay, well, gotta redo that fight, boys. Woo. So bad. Yeah, I think it's some kind of quick fix.
They called it a hot fix, yeah.
They called it a hot fix. Shit, I should have killed that guy and finished him. Bear's gonna get many poison applications. should be able to kill him. Okay, we'll go here. Oops. Can I not throw that spear? That's weird. Huh. Problem with these pets is you can't control them. Oh shit. Let me finish this guy. Just kind of testing to see if we can actually even win this fight. Wait, can Damn it, Debitar. He shot his own guy. I love that. Should be no way. I'm gonna have to step in front here and take some heat off the bear. This fight's over anyways. He's effed. What? I thought he was right on top of him. Slap nuts with the back attack. No. Can I not pick this up? Yeah, there. Oh, shit. Well, we'll take it. Might be able to hit him from there, yeah. Also, the problem with this is the XP doesn't scale. Morning, DOS. Oh, give me another one, buddy. Ow. Kick his ass, Seabass. Let's see if I can just jump in. Put a hurt on this guy. Toss a bomb on him. Ah. Oof. Oh, he's dead. He's as good as dead. Okay, which? That guy, that guy, that guy. I can't. Boom. This is the new turn-based Mortal Online 3. Mortal's patching. Just wait. Looks like it's gonna take a little bit. Oh, this guy can't even take another hit. Oh, we got another start here. Might be able to stab him from there, right? Oh yeah. Didn't finish him, but dang, this one will. I thought it was something new and more. A mini game inside a mini game? Ooh, look at that. And it's got obliterate. That might be good for my guy. Well, it will be. It's better than what I have. I gotta stop capturing these guys. They're not worth shit. Well, this guy has obliterate too, but it's +6. I just made it, and this one's +9. Woo. But as you can tell, I died in that fight. This is called War Tales, DOS. It's like turn-based Baldur's Gate kind of thing. There's crafting in it. You can make all your own armor, all your own weapons. Little dungeon crawls in it. A bunch of storyline, quest lines. It's quite good. Maybe we'll try that fight one more time. I don't know how long the servers are going to be down, boys, so I'm just assuming they're going to be down at least an hour. Maybe more. I bought it last year, last March I bought it. Alright, let's try this again. I have no idea when the servers will come back up. Alright, we're in a different starting spot here this time. This might be a bit better. So we need time for these guys to get over here. If we can jump these guys before, alright. Tank out front. Where's Nutman? Nutman's right there. Wait. Switch these guys up. Oh, Jesus. That is not what I wanted to do. I left my guy over here. What a joke. Stupid thing. Unbelievable. Definitely had them in a better starting spot that time, though. Repair him. let's do a quick save right here this time. Fight. Hopefully this is the same spot. It's a better starting spot, that's for sure. Not bad. Although we're in the mud. So this guy's a little trickster. Oh. Just put him right here. So what I'll do, he's got one thing, so I take this. Can I get all three of those guys? No, not yet. This is just a test, boys, because I don't know.
What's a
There.
good way to make money in this game?
Purely quests.
Really, you can't
Clear.
sell. Or...
Yeah, buying and selling stuff, but what I do is I do the quests, and for the food you have to make sure that you get a cooking pot and get the pork thing first. Jesus Christ. To make pork so you can cook your own food, because the food is what kills you for money, right?
I got this quest, but it's just crazy hard.
Well, there's easy ones and hard ones. See, the problem with the
It's
game
just
is if
easy,
eh?
but it's actually quite hard. It
Yeah.
says easy, but it is hard. And also, can you change the position of your guys? Like, that's not...
Like starting positions?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick them up and move them.
Oh, you can pick them up and move them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And yeah, you can definitely pick your dudes up and move them around. That's a mandatory thing. Damn it. I'll go right for this guy, I guess. This seems like more of a winnable fight, but is this a two-handed guy? Yeah, I'm gonna move him out of there. Yeah, fight's over. Fight's over.
Is this merchants on the road? Do they do something? Or...
Yeah, you can buy and sell off them. Like I said, you go to the jailer, get the chains. You can get people in chains.
Ah, okay.
I gotta get the surprise on them. If you can surprise them, you get the upper hand right away, but it's so hard to get these guys because there's no trees or anything. This might be a better starting spot where everybody's on the one side. What I want to do is I want to take this guy, get out there, throw the poison pots, because he can infect like 2-3 people with poison right away. Without even moving. I'll just move him back. See, these guys will be out of the fight for like 2-3 rounds, so that's kind of what you want to do. Wait, let me see who's attacking next here. That guy. So we will just move this guy over once. Actually, I'll move him back over here to try to pull this guy over here. He's coming. See, they didn't run in. This guy ran in though. He's gonna get 3 of us. Ah!
Oh, this guy is hit like crazy at level 2, but they just hit.
Yeah, if you're only level 1 and you're trying to fight level 2s, you're gonna be hurting. I'm gonna pop my deflection right now. So you pop that deflection, it gives you like a 70% reduction in damage on you. What group did you? And the thing is there's a thing to stop the world leveling. See if my bear attacks. Yeah, attack of opportunity. I might be able to get another one. Let's see. No. Let me just move him over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough game. There's no doubt. And I'm only playing it on normal.
Especially these guys who they've got daggers, they poison you and they hit for double. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they just killed my guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very, very strategic. Like you'll have to sometimes run the fights 4 or 5 times.
It's not a matter of like where your position is. They just like, they hit me for 8 with their dagger, and the poison does another 8. Like,
Yeah.
that's 16 points, and my characters have like 20 health. I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. You die, and it's very strategic. Very, very strategic.
I've
And
tried every combination. You just can't do anything about
dude,
it.
I did fights where it took me 9 times to win, and it was
No, I win the fight. The problem is I lose like 2 of my characters.
yeah. Reset the fight, start over. That's what happens.
Okay.
Or don't fight that fight.
Yeah. With it.
That's basically what you have to do if it's killing your guys.
Yeah, too tough.
Don't take that fight. Go somewhere else. Go hunt boars. Like before you even go back and see if your world leveling is turned on. It's probably world leveling. So if you go in a zone where it's supposed to be level 1 guys, you'll go in there and it'll be level 5 guys. So the problem is you're always fixing your armor and you can't get any money ahead.
Yeah, no, I think I turned it off.
No.
I'm pretty sure I turned off world leveling.
You wouldn't have seen it unless somebody pointed it out to you though, because I didn't see it until I saw it in a video, or Sinji showed me, or somebody showed me. Like I said, I've done multiple
So how do you
playthroughs.
turn it off?
It's when you start the game, you know where it goes. You pick your level like normal, and then the world is free travel or whatever. It's one of those.
Oh yeah, I think so. So how do you sell? How do you sell to these merchants?
You just right click it and it should drop right in there.
Ah, okay.
It's a little bit better start.
If you're a bad guy, you can just steal.
You can
Steal
steal
their
from,
stuff.
oh yeah, you can steal from whoever you want, but there will be severe repercussions. Big time. Big old time. Ah.
Everything is dirt cheap.
this guy out of here just in case. He's very, very wimpy. He's a rogue. Oh, that was very nice. Definitely gonna get an arrow in me. Oh, he shot the tank. Thank you. That was very stupid of you, but thank you very much. Oh my god. Like that guy, my guy gets hit for 19s, dude. Gotta get my bear up there. Where the flip is he going? Jesus. So don't start your bear there next time. If I lose this fight, it's because of that right there. How come he didn't disengage from there? What's he got? Oh, he'll never make it. Yeah. Can't disengage from that fight or he's dead.
Okay. That guy's dead. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, I shot the wrong guy. What the flip? You see that shit? I had to move him up a little bit and there was a percentage. Oh, that's lovely. That guy got another attack in there, eh? Jesus Christ.
Alright, so I found a level 1 encounter. Because the other one was level 2 and they were kicking my ass.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna level on these guys and then go back to that.
Thank God that bear come in and save this guy, because he's done. And see, my tank's been out of the attack for multiple rounds now. Oh, I ran right into the poison. Jesus. Fuck.
Ooh, okay, another one's dead. Ooh, yeah.
I'd rather have them on the bear. The bear can take quite a bit of damage, but the poison starts stacking up. He's got 2 stacks on him now. What I don't like is how my tank's been out of the fight. There we go. I'm gonna put deflect on him because he may get attacked now. Jesus.
End the battle without killing them. Should he end the battle or kill all of them and then end the battle?
Well, you can end the battle and you still get the same amount of stuff, so
Ah, okay, there's no point. Okay.
yeah. Damn it.
Is there any point getting, like, taking the human remains, like, at the end of the battle?
No, not until you can do cannibalism or whatever it's called. This is
Right, cool.
okay. I can't. This guy's out of the battle. He'll probably die here. Killed him. My bear may not survive this one either. This guy will be surrounded, so then he'll take a huge amount of damage. Damn it. I might be able to get bombs on these guys. Wouldn't that be just lovely if I could get at least one on? How come I can't? I can get one. He shot his own guy. Yeah, jeebers, jeebers. I'm gonna come over here and see if I can finish off this guy so he doesn't get another attack. 80% chance. Fucking, are you kidding me? 80% chance. Fucking Nutman. Try it again. 80% chance. That's exactly what you should have done in the first place, Nutty. Alright. Once this is over here, we're gonna get the next attack, so we become galvanized then.
Oh, boars.
Yeah.
8 boars.
Okay,
Damn.
and then don't try not to go out at night either in the forest, because you'll get those ghost packs on you. And they'll basically F you right up. Wow, he's got 4 stacks poison on him. He's in big trouble.
Shit. This goes, I mean, there's loads of boars.
Yeah. That should have gave it. There we go. Oh, he still wants to fight though. How did... Fuck, he shoots right through and kills my guy almost. Give me a break. At least I can hit him. Oh, so he gets a double kill. Oh, he's dead. Watch this. Oh, he's dying. He didn't die. Woohoo! Alright, who's next? Right over here.
I'm done for. There's so many boars.
Yeah. Pick her, Maria. Oh, it's a chick.
I think the best one's the knife attack.
It's pretty strong, yeah. 9 poisoning. Oh, I got 2 new nice upgrades.
Yeah, it just
Maybe 3.
runs right through them.
Yeah. Heal all. Oh, whoa, boys. Let's start with Bratwire. What's he get out of this? Nothing. What's this armor? It's a downgrade for me. Okay, light. Nutman. I think I'm gonna go and put it on my rogues here instead. Miss Pooh. Put that on. Now what's your dagger? 9 dex. Doesn't get anything new, but it's +2, so we'll put that one on you. This guy gets a brand new toy. Oh, it requires level 4. Shite.
Yeah, it's gonna die.
Again?
All ganging up on one guy.
Yeah, that's why you gotta sort of get your tank to the right position where they go to him and he can use his deflect where he deflects 70% of the damage for 2 rounds or whatever it is. Well, that's a real bummer. Is this armor any better? Oh, his armor's broke and I can't repair anymore, so I'll have to put that on him for now. What's she wearing?
So it's got.
Put that back on him for now. What's this guy? I'm getting out of there. I gotta go down through here, but I can't fight those guys yet. Seems like everything's
Holy shit!
just
I
a
gotta
bit
get
too
this guy
hard.
out of.
I'm gonna run back down here and fix my armor and stuff. Hey Mord, good morning.
Come on.
I'll go here and fix my armor up and everything.
So I get the same results even if I just end the battle, like the loot, everything, XP.
Yeah, it should be.
All right. Okay.
Get rid of that. Let me get my guys dressed back up here again. Three. This is what. No. Bender's wearing that. Draven can't wear heavy armor. Light armor. I like to keep an extra set or so with me of armors as well. Just so I can actually get an extra fight in if I have to. Now this sword I'm not using. I got this nice mace. So sell that, sell that, sell that.
So what nighttime you get the ghost? You said.
And ghost boars and ghost wolves, you don't want to be doing that. Volley of arrows, 30 to 80 damage to the target. Sometimes you get a second attack.
Crap. Okay.
And this bow is worth way more. But this one does initially more damage, but this one has a chance to do a second attack. But is the chance worth more? Screw it. I'd rather take the direct
Resources
damage.
respawn, or are they like that's the ones you collect? They go.
What's that? What respawns? Sorry.
The resources that you pick up.
Don't think so. What did I move upon?
They're expensive to repair and do whatever.
That's why when you camp, you got to take a tinker, and put him at the tinker station, and then every time you camp, you make 2 repair tools, And try not to repair unless you go to town.
Got a 2-star bow, flaming arrow skill,
There you
+8
go.
dexterity. Or like a paladin's plate with +32 armor, 20
There you go.
guard, and
That's huge.
crap. Yeah, it's only 160 gold.
Only.
Yeah, I'll come back for that when I have money.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I don't know what this toothpaste is.
How do you repair? Can you repair?
What game is
No.
this? Sorry, I can't read that. Flux. It's War Tales. It's called. Just a turn-based game, like Baldur's Gate kind of thing. Really quite good. 30 pet points per dire wolf. I knew they would just change the pet points. You can't. So 30, 60. You might be able to have 2 with a horse, 3 on foot. The problem is everybody did so much crying about it that they had to change it. Like, well, they didn't have to. They could stick to their guns, but the odds of them doing that are pretty rare. Every foot fighter in the neighborhood was probably screaming from the top of their lungs about it. She might have been a little OP, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what we can make here. So you can make all kinds of armor too and weapons, but I'm pretty much maxed out on the... This suit of armor is designed to withstand just about anything. I like... Excuse me, I like the sound of that. I just don't know which one I made. Okay, so it looks like padded one. Because you gotta pick the ones you haven't made, so you make them and then you get. So you want these, and you want, because your rogues can have those and they're offhand. So every time you go into a battle, you can throw a dagger first, and then. They're just gonna do the pet points, I think, Flux. It only makes sense, right? Alright, let's go out of here. I would think, anyways. Is there? Yeah, let's go talk to this guy. I never got the. There's another one. Negotiate. Accept the offer. Okay, so that one looks like it's right outside of town here. I was still looking for a good two-handed person. See, there's one right there. So I got 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I need one more for my party of 8. And this guy's good because he's a volunteer, so his wages are reduced by 10. And of course, he could come in, and I don't have a. He might be able to use two-handed axes. But he's not, he's level 2. He's shit. He's shit. She's shit. That's this guy, that's the informant. Oh, look at it, it's a vegan. She's a vegan. Oh, fuck. She's a vegetarian. Should just take her out and feed her to the wolves. Be done with it. Let me go get a coffee. Top my coffee up, boys. Stay, bud. You're all right. Let's talk about how broken sieges are in this in Mortal Online 2, boys. Tell me, tell me if you think that 100 people should be able to go to a wall of a keep and smash it down with pickaxes.
Yeah, that's
I don't
definitely
know if
broken.
anybody's ever taken a pickaxe before and hit stone with it. If you haven't, go try it and then tell me if you think that it's okay to smash down a whole entire, like all the walls of a keep with pickaxes. I was like, you've ever, not even like in the last three months, probably you've heard me on this channel say that somebody's gonna lose a keep out of stupidity, and that would have been the time right there, one of it. You, God, I do not agree with that. You guys can tell me what you think if you think I'm way off, but like I said, if you've never hit stone before with a pickaxe, go try it and then tell me that you, you can smash down a keep walls with the pickaxes or even hammers. It's crazy. Like if you took a sword and smashed it on a wall of stone, your sword would be broke. Done. 3 hits should be worthless. There'd be no edges left on it. Hey Mord, like the whole time I was like, oh man, that is just like, even though you're warring with these guys, it's not, it has nothing to do with that for me. That is not good at all. That is broken as a shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely broken. I mean, it's
I wouldn't have agreed with them smashing down that keep with pickaxes. There's no way. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Kodo. I don't care if it's us. I don't care if it's Levia content. Any of those. I don't care. There's no goddamn way. You need rock on rock to break rock. You need iron. It shouldn't even be stones. It should be iron to smash stone. That's what it should normally take, right?
I think they need to increase the health of definitely structures. Like that should not be so easily possible. Um, because that's just showing what's gonna happen when TCs like they're gonna
Well,
introduce the siege weapons, like and when you have like alliance versus alliance, yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
that could have easily been anybody else. What if Kodo just decided to bring 100 guys over and do that tower keep and took it down?
Yeah,
Same kind of scenario. No, I definitely do not agree. Oh, I can't recruit anymore. I gotta get rid of this frickin' bobblehead.
yeah, it's definitely problem.
Well, the PvP aspect is fine, but holy Jesus balls, man. Yeah, I was not a fan of that. And I'm not trying to argue with anybody or anything like that, but man. Bit crazy for me.
Are the servers back up? I think they are. Probably.
I
I think I
doubt it.
might have to restart because my I'm running out of money.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of money all the time, and you can't. You gotta be super careful. Oh, they're up. Okay, let me log out of here. Let me save.
If you get chains and get somebody, you get
60
money from the
gold.
jailer
Yeah, you
per
take it to the
person.
jailer and you get 60 gold for
How many people can you capture?
them. Well, as many chains as you have, I think. Your party can have up to like 8 in it or something. Just a second, boys. I'm gonna jump in. Yeah, I was not impressed about that sieging down walls. Like the keep's gonna be super hard, but there's no way you can take down walls like that. God damn it! Every time I restart Steam, I have to put the password in twice. I might as well just hit some kind of 456 done. What's a Mr. Aku saying?
Yeah, I've been farming up. Ah, you're streaming, right? Or are you streaming?
Yeah.
All right, I won't say what I was going to say.
Yeah, don't do that. On my way. I'm over. I logged out over at Madudu.
Yeah, I logged out in one of the houses right in front of Kodo Keep,
Yeah.
and when I logged back in, I was like, crap, is it going to be Kodo? But I managed to go to my house, pick up like about 500 gold worth of materials, and carry all the way alone back to Baghdad. It's like, ooh, okay, that
Yeah,
was a good run.
I'm
I
in
was
town.
bricking it, all the way.
Oh, I got Lena's horse here.
What the hell? Where's my horse?
I love what she names it.
My horse didn't log out with me in the house? What in the actual what? It's right next to me.
Is he gray now? Like he?
No, it's gone. Like,
No.
there's no horse. You gotta be. Okay,
Oh,
that's bollocks.
guess I'll put some of this stuff away. Oops. Keep forgetting every time you get on, you gotta change all your pet bars now. Whoops.
This is ridiculous.
I snagged a few things out of that fight. Put these pickaxes back.
Alright, either that or this patch disappeared my horse.
Maybe.
God damn it.
God damn it. Let's feed my horse. Let's take these pet bags off. Let's go for a tour. See if I can get attacked. Actually, I'm gonna take this armor off too. Actually, maybe I better keep it on. How much is it gonna slow down the horse? Quite a bit. I don't need horse armor. Who needs horse armor? You know?
Hopefully soon I'll be rolling around in back in my Chronite full armor set.
There you go. It's good to
No
show it
fight.
off so somebody can mage bomb you and kill you. It's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, you know. Get them to try. I don't know.
So
they got
dire
me.
wolves are 30 pet points, level 25, 13 pets points, as much as the old. Okay.
It's so stupid. The dire wolves are so bad. They should just increase their damage rather than try and, you know, nerf their.
People just need to be more careful when they're fighting. Rolling around, you know. People actually have to think a little bit harder in the fights now instead of just running around, just running into fights and attacking. They might want to look around them first.
Well, the dire wolves, I think their damage is crap for. I mean, why are they doing so little damage? I don't understand. Pet points should be increased, but you should. Yeah, they should be a viable pet.
Well, they should put bleeds. That's what they should be having on them. Well, the guards just wander around everywhere out here. Look at that. Look at how far out of town these guys are. What the flip? He just appeared. Isn't that lovely? It's a nice part of the game, eh?
The guards are far out.
Yeah. I'm out by almost the crossroads, and there's guards wandering around just a few hundred feet from it.
Crossroads, where? In Bacti?
No, in Madui.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the guards are all the way, you know, where those houses are.
That's impressive. That's
Yeah,
a nice
I don't know
feature.
why they're not making that for like Bacti. I think because Meduli doesn't have like a wall. At least that's what they've said, I think, last time.
Look at that, there's a nice little fishing village. Points of interest. Hey, look at this. Let's go down to the jungle and just look at trees. We got no points of interest down there. Jesus. Is it possible to have a 125 horse with 2 dire wolves? I would think you can now. If they're 30 and what's a horse take 4? You should be able to have 2 125s and 1 horse. You'd have to get someone that's got them just to test it, but I would assume that's what it is. No? Not all the way to 125? Here's your answer.
The
It's like, but still solid, yeah. Well, I think anytime your horse has 260 HP, right? It's pretty good. That's at least, what, 2, 4, probably six short bow arrows if you're not healing. Bratwire, sorry, I missed that. Do you have an opinion on the travel time and moral? I'm fine with the travel times. The horses are pretty good. Oh, there's Slav guys behind me. Yeehaw! Giddy up, kids. Ah, they're not chasing, boys. They're not chasing.
In
Illegal
mining
action
Granum.
to protect doing the horse. Oh my. So you can't spur on when your crim actions are not enabled? Whoops.
No, not spur on. I think like attacks. I think people were able to
No,
attack maybe
no,
without.
no. You have to
What?
have
You
spur.
can't spur on
Nope.
without. That is stupid. Why would they do that?
It's part of the whole fighting beast mastery system, I guess.
Yeah, but what has that got to do with PvP? Spur on. I mean, I understand like attack skills.
Yeah.
Like you need to have Crim on to use it, or for the pet to act on it.
Yep. 100%. That just come in because Mord mentioned it earlier.
I don't think that's intended.
Yeah, he said that you're gonna need crim actions enabled to use your pets. He said that in the chat earlier.
Yeah, but use it in what contest? Like
Context.
PvP, or just
Well,
for like?
PvP and probably in general. Like I said, anything to do with beast mastery functioning, you're gonna have to have those things enabled. I can 100%. I just did it and it didn't work. Um,
Another broken system is trying to plaster on it because they can't figure out how to.
well, everything takes tweaking, right? Basically, they're just
Yeah.
painting everything with a big brush right now, and then going around like if there's 10 things in there, okay, 8 of them will work and 2 are not. We'll fix it later. That's what they do, right? And then those 2 things add up to 20 things, and then they go back and fix everything. It's exactly what they do.
I hope you're right.
Ah, it's what they normally do. But you don't go crim from using spur on, no. But you saw it wouldn't work unless I put it on. It said illegal action or whatever. I don't believe it makes you crim though. No, it definitely doesn't make you crim. Christoph, good morning. Yeah, you have to test.
Yeah, I understand, but it's just lazy coding, or they I don't know. It doesn't make sense logically. Like you want to spur on your horse and you need to put crim actions on.
Yeah, that could be changed. I don't think it needs to be something that's enabled. Like I said, they just took everything in Beast Mastery and made it so it's crim, right? You have to have your crim actions on. That's all they did. They didn't pick and choose in it and
Yeah, I
tweak
think
it, right? So
yeah.
and spur on just happens to be in there, and so they just it's just easier to just put it all in, instead of. I get it. I get it. Because I went to spur on twice. I got guys I thought were gonna follow me. If they had to chase me right there, I would have been in big trouble. Pure mages without horses or water should be still very deadly with 2 dire wolves. Yeah, that's what tamers do. They let their pets fight all the time. Like I got 0 issues with that. That's why I play tamers, because that's the way I like to play. Somebody's attacked me, throw my bird on 'em. I did that in that whole fight with um, the keep and the Kodo and the ACT and all that. my terror bird didn't die. They killed my. They got my horse. They didn't kill my terror bird.
Right, you gotta. If you're in the jungle, I need you to take me to terror bird spawn. I need to kill some of them, bring them to the turkey farm, and
Another
get
point of
my.
interest. I'm way over by Medulla still. I'm working my way back though.
Yeah, when you're back,
Mhm.
because I'm on other characters now. Anyway.
Yeah, arcane archers. Yes, that's what my human tamer used to be. Was an arcane archer. Oh, look at this! Another point of interest. Can we have anything in the jungle, Henry? Any points of interest? Something cool. Maybe even just a satyr camp would be wicked. These are scoundrels here, right? Where do we hit those guys? Can't hit them. Never mind. Don't bother trying to hit them because you can't hit them.
I hope they introduce pathing for the NPCs and like introduce some quests and crap for people, you know, like at least for new players to give them some direction and like introduce them to the world.
I'm gonna need to get you a legendary fish. Yeah, I want legendary fish. I'm just coming back.
Oh yeah,
But,
they introduced like some
MAs
fun
and
fair thing.
MAs.
When you catch a legendary fish or something, it plays like the trumpets or whatever.
A game inside the game, right? Mini
Oh,
games.
I can't wait for them to introduce like chess and like text hold 'em up and you know all this different games you can play and bet money on, and I think a lot of people will just be playing those in the game.
Protest the bread. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Happy New Year and all that. There's an MA and MM that fit for team. I run with a terror bird on my fat mage, but I may change him back to spiritualism. It's hard to kill another fat mage, right? Unless you have spiritualism.
How do you kill a fat mage with spiritualism? Or
Well,
spiritism?
you can use the laser beam on his horse to get him off his horse, right?
Oh, okay.
Satyr dungeon being moved to the desert next patch, yeah. Henrik, he takes a lot of heat for all that, eh? My MA, I have a level 30 terror bird on him. My Ogmere. There used to be a guy that did that in MO1. He wrote books and sold them. It'd be cool if you could put them in the libraries or whatever. Can't remember his damn name though, for the life of me. I mean, he used to write like complete novels. Jeez, that scared the shit out of me.
Oh shit, they saw me.
NPC crafting orders for some clade or standing.
I've been spotted.
Yeah, crafting orders would be cool. Make you know, like 100 swords for, you know, out of whatever. 100 bone armor swords for the defense of Botki or something like that, and receive clades. Because right now you're just crafting swords by the hundreds to get your title, and then you're just destroying them. So something would be
Yeah, I
cool.
don't know why they don't allow you to just train. Like, it will just eat the resources and like you're just crafting and crafting removes the unnecessary back and forth.
Godkin did that. That name's kind of sounds familiar too. Ants, good morning. Sup, Bratwire? Get that. Just kind of taking a tour back from Madoo. I logged out there after the battle outside of the battle for Maduli outside of it, where my frame rates on this computer were at like 6. There's got to be some major optimizing for sure again. That was not good. Not good at all. Small scale battles, you know, 40v40s might work, but when you start getting up into the hundreds, they're not going to work. Heard a little birdie at the jungle troll spawn. Yeah, we got one troll. Zora. Yeah, the fight was fun. Still though, like, my horse got killed. I didn't even know it was getting killed basically, and it just insta popped. I was spam healing, and I think I went into mercy mode, so I got that much out of it. But yeah, and they started giving. I got a murder count. So after that, I just turned crim actions off, and I just went in and started looting all their armor when it was dropping on the ground. One bad deed deserves another, right? So when they would get killed or whatever, just grab their shit. Ah, yeah. They didn't gray up as much after, but it didn't matter. Once they pushed past, everybody was still taking their armor. We were talking about earlier how knocking down their keep walls though with pickaxes is not cool. That should not even be a thing. Pickaxes should be doing like 0.01 damage on walls. Same with swords. Houses you can change a bit for sure, but blowing keep walls down with pickaxes, come on. I was like, oh man. I couldn't believe that was actually a thing.
Yeah, I think that showed it's not the game's broken, it's just this a scenario where the developers need to consider, like, you can have the whole server divided in two, and how do you
Well,
make sure your designs can withstand that kind of
yeah.
division, you know? It's like half of the server is fighting against the other half.
Yeah, everything has to be fair like that. I'd be a little upset as well if I was Kuthara and Kodo and all those guys finding out that your keep walls can come down by pickaxe. Not great. Like I said, there's no way you should be able to take hand weapons and knock down stone walls. It just does. It's not even a thing. in real life. Like, it can't be. There's no way. Hey, 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 hey. Can't be.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey! To be fair, though, they were dropping quick. Yeah, everybody was dropping quick. I agree. Like, there was a lot of people dying fast. Like, you get a fulmination, someone T-lash you, and all you see is the laser beams from the spiritualists. Man, oh man. They were definitely rocking people hard. In your experience with MO1, I never played it to that extent. What was it like? The sieges were definitely good, but unless you were really experienced at sieges, it was a lot of work. A lot of work. Like Henrik said, he said the one time on the stream that sieges were easy in MO1. I was like, what? Like, you literally would have to build banks to store everything. So I didn't find it easy at all. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. Vince always liked the artisans. Well, that's good, brother. Try not to get in too much shit, you know? Stir the pot. Gotta be fair. Gotta try to be fair to everybody. Is this game going in a positive direction right now? I've been following it for some. Hey, Super. Yeah, it is. We had a really big server battle there, but wasn't running tippity top, and I mean there was a lot of people. There had to be hundreds on each side of the barn fighting, and the frame rates were not great. But the game itself is just, well, there's nothing like it, right? On the other spectrum, Star Citizen is the exact same kind of thing, but in space. Really in depth, you know, crafting, that kind of thing. And these are really the only two games that are kind of out there doing this thing where they're trying to get this big one for full server mesh kind of thing, right? But you know, it's going to be tough. And I heard there was a queue again to get in the game once it got up to like 1,500 people. So. Well, boys, nobody attacked me. Whoop woo! Yeah, the game is absolutely amazing. Like, honestly, there's so many good things in this game. But a lot people hyper focus on the bad things. But if I was a new player coming in and I was playing it, I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. So, you know, that kind of thing, it's good. ML1 had more stuff in it, but it was out for a longer time. They were always putting updates in it. Like, MO2 is missing a lot of shit. Like, the Satyr dungeon is not even close to being done. Like, they're missing a couple wings out of it. When the elemental part is not in there. I don't know if it's coming in. Like, elementalism in MO1, you had to go into the Satyr dungeon, farm the books out of there and the scrolls and open chests. There's no lockpicking in the game yet. So there's no thievery. So where are we going to get everything, right? Sorry. Fire, good morning. Wait, so you literally need to build so-called siege buildings to store resources? In MO1 you did, yeah. We used to build banks under, like, we would have to run siege towers so we could put banks down inside our area, and then we would run the boulders to the banks. We could go to Tindrum, buy them, run them over. It was a lot of work. and I mean thousands of boulders. Like sometimes we would have 10 tamers with 10 or 4 pets each running boulders. It would take days to set up for sieges. It was a big ordeal. It was not easy. And then when Henrik said that, I was like, Henrik, I did sieges, so many sieges in MO1. It was not easy at all. It was very, very complicated. And then you have to buy the sieges. You take them to the, okay, you're going to siege a castle. So first thing you do is you have to have an engineer to build the siege equipment. So you have one engineer, and you want to build like, we used to do like a blitzkrieg where we would drop like 10 mangs all at once. So we would go in and we'd have the guy and we'd build them all at once, and then we'd have 4 guys per frickin' mang throwing the boulders in, and the tamers running boulders back and forth from the banks, picking them up. We'd have a guy at the bank and he'd be handing them out to filling everybody up. And then you'd have, 20 or 30 guys patrolling. It was a lot of work, man. I don't know. But we got really fine-tuned at it where we could destroy things in like under an hour, depending on how many mangs. We would go and evaluate the building and basically decide how many mags it would take to blow it up. So we would go to look at some of them. Oh, they only got one exterior wall, and then we're in. Well, that would be 5 mangs instead of 10. If they had multiple walls, because you could build multiple walls around it, what we would do is we would take 5, put 5 at one end, 5 at the other end, and try to burrow our way through that way. Or sometimes we'd put them all on one side and just go right in. Just depends what we thought they'd defend first. It was good. A lot of work though. Elementalism definitely helped out though, like in defense of it. Like people trying to come in through the walls once the walls were breached. Okay, where are we, Jester? MO1 is the same, just more dated. Yeah, dated graphics, but I don't even know if I have a buff on. Dated graphics, but more stuff in the game. Kind of the same issues, frame rates.
I know MO2 is like the mobile version of MO1 where it has like 10% of the features. So
yeah. Like I'm very concerned after seeing Kuthara's guys, the Kodo, keep walls come down with pickaxes. I'm very concerned for the release of TC, because there's no way in God's green earth that you should be able to knock walls down with pickaxes. I don't care. I don't care if there's 1,000 people doing it. Like I said, if you've never taken a pickaxe out and smashed in solid rock before, you'll know what I'm saying. And being in the army digging trenches and hitting rock, I know exactly what it feels like and how long. I did a shell scrape the one time and I only had to go down 2 inches and it had to fit me so I could curl up in it. It took me 4 days to pickaxe it out. And I only went down maybe 5 inches. Solid granite rock. So it's tough. Anyways, yeah, this is MO. Yeah, yep.
yeah, but at the same time though, bro, you can't use logic. So
Well,
get that
what they
logic stuff out of here.
what they have to do is just move back the pickaxes instead of them doing 1% damage or whatever they're doing. Move it back to 0.01 damage, because I was blown away as soon as they started running the numbers and I saw how much I was like 10% off that wall already. No way, they can't do that. Yeah, I don't want anybody to lose a keep, guys. I don't want anybody to lose a keep out of stupidity, because you know how hard it is to get stuff back. They blew one of my houses up because it was in deterioration when they patched the game, and it took them 3 weeks to answer me on my house. 140 gold in time or whatever. So could you imagine if somebody loses their keep a guild loses their keep out of something like that, like, oh my god.
What are you talking about? They'll probably come back say that there's no proof that you own the keep, and
Yeah.
then not give you anything.
Could, like, it's just, oh, there's so much work involved with those big structures, guys. Like, we spend like 15,000 gold a month maintaining all our buildings in the Artisans right now. So there's a lot. There's a lot of gold that moves, and thank God we have good people in the Artisans, you know, that are not selfish. Like, it's, you know, it's a lot of work. And people come in and say, well, I don't own the building. Oh. It's not about owning it. It's about being able to go there, and if you need sets of armor, all the armor's free, all the weapons free, you know. People make it and they just drop it off. They don't charge anything. You know, it's pretty decent. Overall, yeah, it needs balancing. Hey, Unpleasant, good morning. Good morning. Like I said, just a bit concerned over the people losing their freaking keeps, and that was a perfect example of what I've been saying for like 3 months now. Gee. Yeah, we definitely levy taxes on our players. There's no doubt about it, but they don't pay for anything either, right? Like, if they came to the keep and there was a fight and they didn't have their own armor, who do you think's going to give their armor to them? The guild will give it to them. Give them steel sets and swords or weapons, whatever you need. Like, yeah, we're stockpiling. There's a lot of stockpile. There's no doubt about it. But you know, still these sieges, you're gonna need 100,000 gold in your keep for guards, maybe. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I hope they allow you to extend your guards to the strongholds.
Well, he did say there would be pathing for your guards, but that should be only in your TC radius, I would think, you know. But when you have a tier 3 stronghold, you should be able to place guards on it. And then look at these guys laying on the ground. What are you guys doing? Because it should be, so say your stronghold is this size, and then that's level 1, and then when you make it go to level 2, it'll go like 4 times that size, and then when it's level 3, it'll go to 8 times that size or whatever, and then it will link up with other strongholds of your guild members, and that's how you chain them all the way to your keep. That's how, what I understood it was going to work, or how it was going to work. It's probably not going to work like that, but aye.
I said supposedly that's how it's gonna work, because this I don't know, they said they're gonna change it because that's how it worked. TC, you had the towers, and you know how that ended up, you know. I remember we were in Vada, and this guild, they just built towers all the way to Vada, and they encircled the bloody city with towers.
Yeah, it was probably us, RPK. That's all we did.
Yeah, it was just like we were just destroying towers they keep placing, and they had guards. It was crazy.
Yeah. In MO1, you didn't use structure. Well, you used a structure, but it was called a TC tower, and you could put towers down and you could chain them all the way down to the beach. So you would see on the map when somebody came to Mortal Online 1 and they looked at the map, they would see like all these red circles attached to overlapping each other all the way to the beach, and then that way we would be able to place a bank down on the beach, and it would link that bank all the way up to The bank's closer to the city, so we didn't have to cart it. But they're not going to do
Yeah,
that
it was
this
a
time.
nightmare.
But now I'm hearing whispers that, excuse me, that they may change that as well. So
I hope that functionally they don't change that, but they address the abuse elements where you can block off certain areas of the map, or you can encircle cities
well,
and
there's no
crap.
walls. It wasn't so much the TC that did that. It was the TC plus the walls. Like in MO1, we used walls to block off areas. You know, where when you go up to the Teffer mine, there was two spots where we built a whole city with walls and everything to block off the one part, and then the other part we just built walls with gates across it. And then anytime somebody attacked the walls, it would ping us, and we would run up there with guys and start killing them. And that's how it was. And that's kind of what hurt MO1, because RPK probably ruled about 1/3 of the whole map at one point, maybe even a bit more.
Yeah, I think that it was that and like something similar. Like imagine what happened with Kotor Keep. Like they were able to, like we were able to destroy that keep. Let's say
Yeah.
that would have been. I mean, a lot of people in Kotor would have just been like, "Fuck this," you know.
Hey, F-bombs. Yes, absolutely.
It was that kind of stuff, we remember. I think I missed that battle where the two largest alliances just were at war, and then one just wiped out the other. I was not actively playing; I was logging back in and out. But
Yeah.
yeah, that kind of killed half of the population left. Half the losing half just left because they
Well,
lost all their assets.
yeah, and I keep telling everybody the biggest thing in this game, like not getting killed and losing armor, the biggest thing is losing your assets. That's always the
Yeah,
biggest thing in this
overnight.
game.
I mean, I remember we had
Yeah.
a keep because the maps changed so much. We had a keep
Yeah.
right where Febinum was. There was like you climb up the hill and then down the hill to go to Vada area because the map was a lot smaller and
Yeah.
different. There's a keep there, and basically we had to have people on rotation, awake.
Yeah.
It's just so is I couldn't keep up with it, and I was at university, single.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of effort.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, we had like shifts, people to be on, check, make sure the keep is not destroyed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And if like everybody had cell phones. Like we had everybody's cell phone, and we would just put out a mass thing. Oh, keeps being sieged, or I'd be getting phone calls at 3 a.m. type of thing. It's crazy. So, and I expect that. Like, we'll put together a cell phone list for our guys too, and we'll just ping it. And what do you do? If you get 50 that show up, 50 show up. It'll be your whole alliance that'll be getting it, right?
Whoa, we had a patch today, huh?
Yeah.
Hotfix, yes.
RPK using Mumble. Brah. Hey, Jabby, how's it going, dude?
Yeah, at least we have Discord now, so you just, throw a tag in Discord, notify everybody. Most people have it on their phones anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't use it on my phone, but I guess I have it on my phone actually. I don't use it too much, so. Well, the whole Act Alliance is gonna probably have it. Like, say one of the other guilds get sieged, I'll get up. I'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go help. Absolutely, I will. I don't care about that shit. If you got a job and you're an actual worker, I could see why you wouldn't get up, but.
So are you just roaming to try to kill people right now? Is that that's what
No,
you're
I'm
doing?
not looking for anybody.
Oh.
Oh, we've been talking about that for about the last hour, that how Kodo, that I couldn't believe that their keep almost got torn down by pickaxes. That is just not cool at all. Not even in the least. Fucking pickaxes.
I mean, as much as people despise Kodo, no, like
No.
it still needs to be
Yeah,
like
addressed.
fair with the mechanics and
Yeah,
like
yeah, that was not that is so not cool.
everybody needs a villain. So guess what? Right now it's Kodo.
Well, it was content and Levia forever, right?
Uh huh. Yep.
Everybody could be a villain. Artisans could be a villain to other people too, right? Who knows? All I'm saying is what was happening to that keep. Thank God, in a way, it did not get they didn't get the keep down. Okay, because could you imagine the hassle of trying to argue this point to Starfault guys that
No,
there's no goddamn way that keep should come down with pickaxes.
that's something you message like Ramo or like one of the staff directly and bypass submitting a ticket in game because they can't do anything anyways.
Yeah,
You would need dev help to fix that.
I was blown away. Like, yeah, honestly, I think what horse am I on? Oh, let me rename it. Is this twin? This is twin. There we go. Should be the last one every time, you hope. Let's get spur on just in case. I laughed when some of the Kodo claimed winning, and I'm like, bro, you have 2 holes in your key wall. Oh, dude, like how many suits of? I gotta talk to Tats. Tats, if anybody's talking to Tats, tell him to message me and see how many sets of armor he picked up. I heard that he picked up like 20 sets of steel armor. Because the Kodo guys were going gray at the start, and they couldn't run back to town, and Tatsui was in their back lines with crim actions, just chopping them up. I did the same thing later, because I got a murder count. I was like, F you guys, man. You guys wanted to fight, so I get a freaking murder count, so I was like, crim actions off. I just went behind the lines and looted the gray guys then. Anyways. They're, what's that surprising Kodo doesn't realize? I don't know if they're a villain. Like, they're not really a villain in my eyes. They're just trying to get their chunk of the map and hold it, right? We're all kind of villains in our own way, I guess.
There's always a villain and a hero to every story.
Yeah.
Regardless. So everybody's story is different.
Zor.
If we will say, if we will talk about Warhammer 40k, there are no villains and no heroes.
Yeah, really. Zor,
Sometimes
true.
there's-
Madoli should burn. We should be able to go down and kill. There's so many guards. I just left there this morning. I haven't been there in a while. And the guards are out roaming, like where the houses are, past the graveyard. I'm like, what the flip, man? Jesus, like. And then they, like, obviously they couldn't go they couldn't push anywhere. Like when the group started pulling back, they were trying to pick off people in the group, and that didn't even really work. Anyways, all good. I don't think you had 200. I'm just saying, Prime, if you've ever picked up a pickaxe and went and hit solid granite stones yourself with a pickaxe, then tell me that you can knock walls down with pickaxes. I'm telling you, dude. I was in the army. I dug shell scrapes, and man, and I would go like, there was 8 of us, and we would be switching out like every 20-25 minutes with a pickaxe on solid stone. And there's no way.
Morning.
Good morning. We had a scrapper squad, like 2 and like 5 scrappers. Yeah, just picking it all up, eh, Jab?
What's up, Dirty?
It was fun.
Yo.
Kodo didn't want to fight. Nobody expected TC till June. I don't even think they can get TC in before summer. Not the way this is shaping up.
Wait. I thought it was supposed to come out December.
Yeah.
Last December.
Yeah. If you saw that, the fight where they took down all those. How many walls did
All
they
those
take down?
walls,
Like, was it
Uh,
6?
2 or 3.
Oh no, there was more than 2 or 3. The 2 just
Yeah,
at the
there's
front gate, and then at least
there
2
was
at
like
the back.
100 Someone said 100 people with pickaxes or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. We were just talking about it. I'm like, there's no way you can take
Like,
down.
that shouldn't have happened.
No. Like I said,
Not
they
with
just need to
pickaxes.
dial back the damage that those hammers and the pickaxes are doing. Instead of doing 1% or whatever it might be, dial it back to like 0.01.
Well, they were doing
10,
I don't know
10%
Lourdes
every
or
5
who was
minutes.
it? He was doing 3 per hit.
Yeah, and the
you
big
know-
hammers do 13 to 15 or something. But what I'm saying is it was like every 15 or 10 minutes they were doing 10% or 15% on the walls damage. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think that can be addressed. But the big issue I see is
Definitely can
what
be
happens
addressed.
with the siege weapons. Like, imagine, there was siege weapons involved. Like, the ACT or whatever, and they got siege weapons. How do you address that? I mean, I'm just thinking, like,
Well, make so nothing else does damage except siege weapons, and make the siege weapons
Exactly.
only do like 1 to 2 damage. So that
Exactly.
they're only a little bit of help in a siege. They're not the main primary source. Of
I
a siege.
mean,
Well, you
like
can't
Brett was
use.
saying,
no, I
you-
think that's
you
just
pickaxe hard stone like that,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get through it.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Doesn't happen.
It just does not happen. I don't care how strong you are, it's not gonna happen.
I
No.
said the same thing. Like I said, in the
Yeah.
military, we dug stone, and I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like your body
I
would fall apart basically trying to hit stone with a pickaxe. It's
siege
painful.
weapons should do damage. Like, if you have a trebuchet, it should do significant damage. to the wall.
Trebuchets.
Well,
Okay, listen.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Trebuchets, like if you're throwing stone on stone, okay, there's gonna be a break factor for sure, but stone on stone even is not gonna be as OP. You need like iron balls basically for stone, right? If you want to do a lot of damage to stone, you need iron. Like
Yeah,
a
it all
solid
comes down-
iron ball would do tons of damage to
Yeah.
stone.
It all comes down to density at that point.
Yeah,
Well,
because iron,
the
like
reason
once
why
it's
in
shaped,
medieval times,
yeah,
it took
Yeah.
weeks to siege
Yes.
Yep.
like a castle
Yep.
because of just repetitive hitting with stones
Yeah,
over and
you
over and over
see-
to the break
Yeah,
point.
you see you see the movies, right? The big movies where it's like catapults and trebuchets hitting the walls with stones, and the walls are coming down. That's not a fucking thing. Sorry, that's not a thing at all. Like sieges were months long stuff, and that's why
Years.
they had to like gather food. They had
Yep.
to like sit tight and all that, all that stuff.
Iron pickaxes.
uh,
Yes, I get that. I get
It wasn't until the advent of the cannons with iron balls. I mean, the balls weren't even that big.
no
You're talking the balls were like you could carry it in
12
your hand like a bowling ball.
12 inches
You know, they're
across or
small,
whatever.
Yeah, they weren't that big, but because they were iron, shot really damn fast. It all come down to density and point of impact. So yeah, that was blowing up walls, but trebuchets and catapults, not a thing. All movie hype.
Sorry,
It's,
God.
Yeah,
that's-
but this is what I mean. They need to. It's not. It's. I'm not talking about the axes. I'm saying when you have the server divided into 2 massive alliances,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the history will repeat itself. Like, one side will wipe the other side.
Oh yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No, let me
I
catch
don't
up.
see
and
anything
ch-
wrong with that.
No,
I mean,
no, absolutely not. That's how
know,
it is.
that-
It's a tug of war of all types.
Yeah.
All the time. It never stops.
2 sides fight, and then the winner typically dissolves their alliance.
Yep,
because
and there'll be
that's-
faction. I mean, yeah, and then people will dissolve into like even little faction stuff within the alliance, and
and then they'll
it's-
start fighting each other because
exactly.
They don't have an enemy, and-
Yep. It's all human nature. So
It's called greed.
I mean,
Yeah, but
it's human nature times 1,000 because we're all gamers and we just want to just do as much as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think what the issues, what Henrik said around being able to, like have the banks,
Yeah.
like you have in NPC cities where, you don't lose your stuff. Like you might lose the structure, but you don't lose like
No, everything has to go.
everything.
If people take your keeps down, your houses down, everything's gone. No,
Yeah, but
Well,
that's
that's
not
how
what
it
Henrik
is right
said.
now, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, it
No,
has to
how
be
it is
like
right
that.
now,
no.
isn't
For
it?
the keep, well, what Henrik said, you will be able to place a bank NPC, and what's in
Okay.
that bank NPC doesn't go because it's like they're part of the banking system or something. And I think that's the solution to it. Like, yes, somebody will knock down your keep and you lose, the keep, and you have to start over, but you don't lose all your, you know, gold or resources saved in there.
Yeah, but
There's a starting point.
where would you get it then afterwards if it's in the
I
keep?
don't know. That's what
It's
he said.
it's
That's what I'm saying is
so
if you lose the keep, you pretty much lose it anyway because unless you put the keep back up and you put up your own bank again, you just lost whatever was in that bank. You're not going to that bank.
it's due to poor programming, guys. It's much like the stables. It's much like
Yeah.
it'll function literally like the stables work or house chests, where like if you destroy a house with stuff in your house chest, and then you put a house in the same
Uh,
area, the stuff will
Your
come back.
the
In your
stuff will
chest.
come back, yeah.
Same thing
So
with stables. How you can stable horses, pull up a stable person, put them down in a different location as long as it's in the same area. Guess what? All your mounts or animals are still there. That's the same way the
yeah.
banks are going to work. Like
Yeah, but I
Is it
mean if someone
working
tries
like
to
that right now though?
it is. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is working like that. Yeah. If you lose your house,
Yeah.
you plop down another house and all your stuff will show up
No,
in
no,
the
no,
chest.
no, 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 no. Correction. Not everything. Anything in your house chest, the chest that comes with the
Yeah,
house,
the
not
house
your access
chest.
chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not your
Okay.
extra chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine it'd be the same with the keep, you
Mhm.
lose the
I think
keep,
that's what he was,
you just
but
lost your
that's
bank.
what he was saying. So with the keep,
Yeah.
I think he was saying you can place a bank NPC. So the keep
Yep.
has its own chest. That's
Yeah.
fine. But you can
Yeah.
place a bank NPC so
Yep.
all the guild members will have their own separate bank, like within your city.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Because the
Yeah,
whole idea of TCG
it'll
is
be
you can
it'll be a
create your
regular
own
bank.
city.
Yeah, it'll be its own bank and all that jazz. So that's why we're hoping for banks and vendor NPCs and stuff around the keeps. That way you can literally make your own little city.
And you won't be able to lose, because I think that's the only solution, because there will always be, alliances and
Well, yeah, they were already talking about doing that. But, what I'm saying is when you lose the keep, you just lost all that. So unless you get the
From
keep
my
back
point of
again.
view, it's also a good idea. I mean, like if you lose the keep, you lose whatever is in the keep or in the house or something like that. It should
I
be
mean,
lootable.
it's like houses and strongholds. But I'm with Set on that where I think it should be lootable. Everything that's in
Everything
there
should. Yeah. Oh yeah.
should be lootable because you just destroyed the bank. I mean, you're gonna go in and ransack it, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
you know. So
So
there's value behind
They
defending.
always looted all the churches and the banks when they went in, right?
Yeah.
The first thing they did
So
was run to the
yeah.
churches and
So
grab all the the
yeah.
gold
So
crosses.
imagine if you couldn't loot that stuff. Well, then why am I attacking the keep?
Yeah.
You
No,
know.
they just need to go in and change the container system so that anything within a house can be freely accessed by anybody, which would, prompt the whole thing about being secure. So that people can go ahead, break down a door, for instance, in the keep, go in and literally just dry loot everything, and then just retreat after they grabbed all your resources. Like that
Hmm.
should be a thing. Much like you leave your door open, guess what? In real
yeah,
life, your shit's gonna go. Oh, sorry, your stuff is gonna go.
Brrr.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm trying really hard here. I'm a mechanic, so like every other word should
yeah,
be
I think
something.
there's gonna be there needs to be some balance, because that's how it was in MO1, and things didn't go well. So I don't think that's how it's
Wh-
gonna be.
What do you mean by didn't go well?
Well, people
Like what
lost their
wasn't?
stuff and they just left because it's so. I mean, it was so hard to get those assets. Took years, and all of a sudden, in one day, it was gone.
Well, I
Like,
mean, they kept it in their house, stronghold, or Citibank. I mean, what did they do?
yeah, but that's what the game's promoting. It's saying, you can create your own city. Like the game, that's the end goal. And then if you
Yeah.
can lose it one day, well, whether we like it or not, a lot of people are just going to fuck this. I've lost 2 years worth of
Hey,
you know,
Well,
listen.
hard work.
What
Well,
you
people
what you do in
leave,
this kind of
people
this
stay.
this is a political game too. You have to make deals for protection.
Make friends.
Make friends. Stop making enemies. Stop treating people like poo, and things will be fine. You just have to work through the system and use it to like make deals. Like always making deals. Like you hear me say, sometimes you got to make deals with the devils. You know,
And
You know,
whatever.
And on the other flip side, I mean, I see what you're doing. I see what you're getting at, Damp. I really do. But at the same time, that's the kind of stuff that keeps me in the game because it's hard. It's kind of like walking out of it's like how unsafe the world is. Period. I walk out of a city, someone jumps me 10 minutes out of the city. It's part
no,
of
no.
the, you know, that's the kind
I'm
of stuff
not
I like.
saying
You know.
I'm not defending the position like this is what I want. I'm saying, having played MO1 and
Yeah.
seen what this system led to,
Yeah.
um,
You can see
you know,
problems.
I see problems. Like whether yes, we want it, but the result is a lot of people, for MO1 to be successful or at least like retain a population to a certain degree, there needs to be a different approach. Like they've tried that in MO1, and yes, it was great, but people just, ultimately they just left after they lost all their assets. Yes, it's a game mechanic. Yes, we enjoy it, but I
Yeah.
think there needs to be a cushion. Like
Sure.
there's risk, you don't lose everything. There should be a way to, some foundation
I
left for you to
mean,
build from scratch, like not go back to point zero. And I think a lot of people are like, oh, yeah.
I mean,
This happens
to
when
be to be
this.
What do you
fair,
mean?
Listen,
I mean,
every
like, what do you mean with not losing everything?
yeah,
So
to
if
be
they lost
fair
their
though,
city
the people thing I
or
think was
something,
an advertisement thing, honestly, because I had no idea MO1 was even on the map until I found MO2.
you know
So
when I sorry, go ahead.
they have to be able to draw in the players, right? And they'll find the players that like all of that stuff. I mean, I think our population's even bigger now than it was even in MO1, right? Am I wrong?
So-
Who played MO1?
Probably about the same.
Yep.
You got your normies playing right now, basically the same
Yeah.
guys that played in M1.
All right, I'm gonna be back. Just one question.
Sure.
The bear bags crafting book. Where do I get that?
In the crafting lore, like one of the
Loki.
crafting
Oh,
lore
so it's
guys.
available. Is it
Any
available
town.
anywhere?
Yeah, any town should have it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
that was
good.
that vendor that's over by
Well,
Monkey.
wait, no. Sorry, yeah, he's right. It is.
Bear
a
bags?
vendor, Yeah.
Is it special?
Yeah, it's a special vendor over by Moki, I thought. I
Let me
could be
look
wrong.
it up.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
up
okay.
top behind Moki at the hermit guy, I think. Now another thing that screwed a lot of players over in
I'll see you guys
MO1.
in a bit. I've got to go
See
and
ya.
pick up my daughter. See you
Oh.
guys.
Okay, see you
Later,
now.
Damp.
Is people that put houses down beside each other, instead of finding out who the player was and trying to make friends with them, they would attack each other over stupidity, right? And then what would happen is maybe the guy that's new in the game, he would run out and attack that guy and take one set of armor off him, and then lo and behold, that guy's part of a guild that has 50, 60 people, right? They come over, they blow his house up, the guy quits the game. That's what was happening all the time in MO1. But it was their own stupidity for doing that because they didn't figure the game out for like far enough ahead.
Well, the game is you have to talk to your neighbors. I mean, me and Soul personally figured that out real fast. Where we live, we had a whole bunch of different guilds, and a lot of us were like kill on sight kind of stuff. And we were like, hey, we're all trying to just live kind of peacefully here where we can get money. So while we're in this area among us, Soul and I went around and talked to all the people in our little neighborhood, and we made sure like, hey, among us, we're cool now if we're doing guild stuff and all that stuff. Hey, whatever. But while we're out just by ourselves trying to make money, just we can all be chill in this area, kind of thing.
Makes
So
sense, doesn't it?
there's a lot of politics in this game, and you might be the most hateful guild between each other, but at a personal level, when you're just out there by yourself, 20, 25 minutes away from big cities trying to make money, it does behoove you to make friends, even though you might be enemies on paper, right?
Area ceasefire.
That's
had
all
that
it was.
a
Yeah.
long
So
time.
we were like, hey, when we're around this area, we're all cool. But when we're roaming with our guildmates and you're roaming with your guildmates, hey, that's a whole different story. That's where that whole individual individual kind of nap stuff was going on.
Agreed.
So I mean, politics. You got to play it sometimes.
So on a completely different non-political point, right? Did you see the patch notes? How you can gain stams swimming normally now? Like as in, that's what the patch notes are saying. So like if you're just non-sprinting swimming, you should be regaining stam now.
I like that.
I'm gonna have to try that out.
I know.
I don't believe it. I don't
Devs
believe
have
it.
created a game in a way that one alliance can't destroy the server. Well, you see how like ACT like, and I said that before. I said eventually the whole server will get together and attack Kodo. Very easy
I
to
mean,
predict.
that one video that someone put up was very accurate.
Which one?
The one where it's like the
Oh,
day
the
of
rings one?
the day of TC.
Uh
Like
huh.
all the girls just swarm on Kodo.
Well, like I said, like the northern guilds will start picking off North Order. They'll just sit there and just take all their TC down, or all their buildings one at a time. Go in, blow up a couple, take off. Maybe. This game still needs tons of work. Hey, Theron, yeah, oh yeah, tons of work, dude. Tons of work. That kills a big portion of the sieging incentive.
You on for a bit?
I'm sorry, what?
If
Said you're gonna be on for a bit.
30 minutes. I gotta. My mom and I are gonna go look at some houses and stuff like that. So,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll be on after that. It won't be long. It'll be like 2 or
Well-
3 hours. I'll be back on this afternoon.
When you get on, we'll go ahead and do some roaming for Beast Mastery books on the shore for you. It's really hard for me to do it solo down there.
you
the
can't
other
get
day.
you can't get turtle books, boys, down on our beach, so don't even bother.
I was
there's-
just looking for just general books itself.
I'm looking.
Oh,
I'm still looking
there's-
for bird. I'm still looking for bird books.
Yeah, me too. There's all that drops on the Turtle Beach, all the way down to Sunken Island, is just crab mastery. That's it. Every other spot in the map that drops along there, it gets turtles, shore prowlers.
So you literally have to go to east side of the beach.
Yeah.
That's boo.
Yeah, shocker, eh? Henry hates us.
I heard that people were finding books in the ruins in Western Canteri.
For turtle mastery, or just birds.
Books. Yes, both of those.
Well, we'll roam for mastery. So
Yeah.
with that.
Horse mastery. You'll see people standing on the roof here. The book drops up here in a satchel. Horse mastery should just be at the vendor. Let's be honest. Right?
Yeah, really.
I finally found a
Domesticated.
satchel up there the other
Yeah,
day.
domesticated pet.
Man, Terror Bird Mastery, 1700.
Yeah, you don't. I don't even think you need it.
Oi.
Unpleasant. Is there a specific group of griefers whose main goal is to shut down the game servers? Bloodcore. Everyone needs to know these guys are going to try to destroy the game. Devs should simply run. People need to research their player base. Bloodcore, eh? What's that? Bloodcore has
Wait, what do they want to do?
destroy the game. Griefing.
I mean, there's a lot of people that grief. so
Yeah.
I
it's
don't
kinda-
really think that they have enough power to do that.
Yeah.
Griefing in this game, they've come to the right game if they want to do that. I'm not
Yep,
saying
if
I'm
they
not
wanna
saying
do
it's
that.
not possible because maybe they have a tactic. I don't know, but
PKing, killing everybody on site, killing noobs. That's been
that's been a thing.
that's normal. Like
Yeah,
they're not gonna grief anybody. Like people who are gonna stay regardless.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, oh yeah.
like you grief me, guess what? I'm just gonna go and get a bunch of my friends and grief the crap out of you for hours on end afterwards. So just yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
Wiseman, good morning. You could swim forever anyway, just having the pulse. Press the W key going forward. Well, look, did you see that? That guy just like glitched straight through me. Didn't even see him. Wild. Sheesh.
What are you up to, Ag?
So, and about the sieges, what I've seen last time,
Yeah.
from my point of view, there is also a big trouble that the defenders cannot go inside the keep. like with the secret passage or something like that. So,
Yeah, to
Because-
get there to help defend, you have to actually have it as your home
Exactly.
priest, right?
sort of maybe the home priest, maybe something, some other mechanic, but still, if it's not the prime time and
Mhm.
your keep is under attack, so you won't be able to get in to defend it. And outside, you will be murdered, of course.
Sounds like everybody's just gonna have to keep his home priest
Ev-
during those times.
Eventually, when the keeps are actually quite usable by everybody, you should have your like even if you catch wind that there's going to be a siege, everybody should move all their tunes there for their home priest, right? Every tune you have, because you're going to need multi-boxing where you got guys with pickaxes repairing the walls, and then guys on the walls with the arrows.
I
So-
mean, the whole reason that why that never really like worked out that way in MO1 is because you can put up walls and put up gates. So you could have multiple gates, multiple, from
Kill zones,
multiple
yeah.
different directions, and like even the basic default keep has a double porticus or what do you want to call it?
Yeah.
To where like you can open up the first one and there's an enemy, don't open the second one. Like
Oh yeah, we used to let the guys open the gates, and the 2 or 3 dummies would run in, and we slam the gates shut on them and just wipe them inside the gates all the time.
mhm.
I'm assuming they're going to let you do that kind of thing. I'm assuming you're going to be able to put up walls and at your front gates and the inside to do that kind of thing. Let's hope. And I guarantee these blood core, whoever, nothing. Yeah, there's no gatehouses. Like it should be a double gate, right? You want to come in there? Come on in.
I mean, with TC, the only thing I'm actually really hoping for is that they go ahead and split up the map in all the specific regions specific to the keeps, and literally that's what each keep would actually control. Like, for instance, the artisan keep would actually control the entire area of Canteri, which, if you have a house in there, you actually pay levy to
Yeah.
the people who own the keep. Like,
Well,
that's how it should work.
it should, but that's he talked about it being linked to the strongholds. That's how he wanted to make all the TC. Right? So I don't know. And like the castle, how big should the red circle be around it, right?
It'd be huge.
Yeah, it should be.
I mean, it's a keep. It should be quite a big area, especially if where's the closest other keep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should be like at least half the distance to the other keep.
Yeah. And then what about like the Botkey keep? Does that incorporate Botkey into it still?
I would think so.
But he's saying no, he doesn't want that anymore. I'm like, well, what do you do? Put TC all around it then? I don't know. There's
What's
no
the point of owning
clarification
a
on it.
city Keep when you don't own the city.
Yeah, you guarantee that blood core is in here. Yeah, there's definitely a program out there that Malik explained it to me the other day. That you can basically dupe whatever you want in the game, put it in. I can't remember what he told me it was, but because somebody killed a guy the other day who was naked and he had like seven Minotaur axes on him. So you know something's fishy there.
Like the Minotaur axe, like from the king, or just normal
Mhm.
axe?
Minotaur King axe.
And he was naked.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Listen, they're in here. Those Chinese farmers are guaranteed they're in here. Guaranteed they're doing that shit nonstop.
Huh? I mean, it's technically an MMO, and it happens in every single
Yep.
MMO. So I mean, you can't really expect it not to. Yes, they can crack down as much as they can, but as soon as they close one port, another one opens. Like,
Yeah.
they find another way. Like, Constant ban.
Just like the rest of them, Jab says. Yeah, it's worrisome. The problem is they're not hardcore enough. The gaming industry itself is just weak. All the whole industry itself is just a bunch of wimps because what they have to do is start permabanning people off gaming platforms completely. Like if you cheat in one game, you should be banned off all games. Anything that's streamed live. You want to play single player games? Go cheat all you want. You get caught in any game cheating, banned right across all platforms. You can buy
How
the
do you
games, but
enforce that?
I don't know.
How do you enforce
Hey,
that?
that's not my job. I'm just saying
Yeah.
these people are not taking this shit serious enough.
You can.
But I'm thumb up for that one. So yeah, definitely. If you
Yeah.
cheat in the one game, I mean like MMO online game or something like that, you have to be banned on all of them.
Well, look at FPS games are just destroyed for me. I never even play them now. Never even play a first person shooter game because they just cheat nonstop. You
Well-
can't even win a game and play without having cheaters in there. It's horrible.
Well, you got to be good first, Brat. Come on.
Well, I'd rather be bad and enjoy the game than friggin' go in as
No,
soon
I
as you
get, yeah,
hey,
I get
you-
it too. There's way
Ah.
too many ways to cheat on those games.
Yeah, you
and
go in
can't
there,
really ban 'em.
starter zone, just loading your gun up, eh? Boom, dead. 10 guys dead. What? And then you complain, and they come in there and they do nothing about it. So I mean, the whole system is just absolute garbage.
I mean, honestly, it'd be really simple. To tell you the truth, you get an account goes through, they start doing some weird shit. You want to take them out across the board, you just
Yep.
ban them by MAC address. They'd have to get a new network card just to even get back on.
What about
You can. No. You can spoof your MAC address in like 2 seconds.
yeah? What about
Yeah.
Steam accounts? So like most people are saying Steam accounts, just ban their whole
They'll just
Steam
ban another
account.
one. They'll steal one.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
get it.
understand. These guys are crooks.
Yeah, I get
You're
it.
dealing with people who will cheat you and stab you in the back for a living.
Yeah,
Right? They don't care. They're just gonna steal another Steam account, or they'll you know.
But I do get at the point. At least all of the games that they have going would be gone on
Yeah.
Steam.
Yes.
All of them would be gone. They'd have to steal games or they'd have to recreate all of those games.
yeah. Like if they bought,
Yeah.
they just bought. They have to buy the game somehow, right, to play it
Yes.
online. So they have to buy the
Yes.
game. It's $80. They may have 10 games
Out
in
of your
there.
credit card that they stole.
Yeah,
Right.
they stole it.
I mean,
no, I get it.
At
It's
least
a-
you're supporting the developers at that point.
Yeah.
yes,
So.
right.
Yeah,
Or go on playerauctions.com and see what they're selling this shit for, right?
Yeah.
They're selling, spiritus books or whatever they were, $500, right?
yeah, yeah.
And they're duping these things and selling them for, they're duping virtual items and selling them for real money.
Yeah, it's incredible, eh?
It's ridiculous. What they need to do is go to jail.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's not be that hard on people. They're just little nerdy
Yes.
gamers.
No. The nerdy gamers most likely aren't doing it. It's the
Well, the problem is people still buy the stuff for real cash.
right.
That's the problem. So as long as
Yes.
there's a market for people to buy stuff with real cash,
Right.
there's nothing you can do, and no one's gonna
Yes.
go to jail for that kind of stuff.
No,
just
it's
not gonna happen.
It's
not
an
gonna happen.
age-old problem, right?
Yeah, it's someone's giving a service. Someone
Right.
wants to buy the service.
right,
They're gonna get the service.
right.
Well,
And
well.
no one takes games that seriously to put them in jail.
I've been in
Yeah.
Facebook jail.
I really meant more for like credit card fraud and
Oh, sure, that
Yeah,
kind of
shit
stuff.
like
yeah.
that, right,
People,
yeah.
people do go to jail for that stuff. No,
Yeah,
you don't
oh, yeah,
catch
they
them
do.
all.
they do.
You don't catch them all, but people do go to jail for that stuff. So,
Absolutely, they do.
But when they've got prisoners in China that are grinding on WoW to make gold stuff for real money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
What
for
are
their
you gonna do?
families.
Yes. what are
Just
you
for their
gonna do?
families, man.
I mean, it is what it is.
I've,
Yeah.
You know,
I've
it's-
supported
it's
the
one of those
Chinese
things.
economy before. So.
It's
Absolutely.
ridiculous, yeah.
I mean, we all have buying at one thing or another. Right?
Yeah.
You buy a pencil, you're supporting China. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
they tend to make a lot of stuff. And,
They do.
And that's just how it is.
Yep.
Me, I like buying 3 shirts for $10. It's It's just what it is. If I bought 3 shirts in America off of our wages, it'd be way more. We want cheap stuff, so they come from somewhere.
Mhm.
And we can say, oh well, it's not a lot of money. It's like it's not a lot of money for me. It's a lot of money for them. Because
Yeah.
if they weren't at least surviving, they wouldn't do it. So
Hey, can I interrupt real
sucks.
quick with something
yeah.
different? Did you used to have crim actions ons to use
Yes.
spur? For spur?
Well, no, you didn't have to have it on, but you do now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Spur.
just tried to use it and I had to have the crim actions. on.
Yeah, I found that
I don't
out.
know about Spur. That's
Yes,
a little,
you do. Yeah, I know it shouldn't be
No,
that
you
way.
Spur's,
I don't know
Spur's a
why.
little weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spur's a little weird for criminal action.
But we had this
Gonna-
discussion this morning. They just kind of, oh, everything in Beast Mastery. Just do it all in one shot.
Yeah, I assume it's just to cover up the AOE killing people by accident.
Yeah.
And then
it's
so-
coding laziness. All they had to do was
laziness, yeah, or
I
or a
mean-
quick fix until they can really fix it better. I hope.
sure.
I mean, you are sticking your spurs in that poor defenseless little horse.
Yeah, I
Mhm,
know.
mhm.
Very
It's
defenseless
criminal.
horse. And the horse will never get laid.
You
They're all
dirty
male.
criminals.
So not only are you abusing them, but they will never get laid.
Pixel
Damn.
lives matter.
Yeah. Hey, Wood. Good morning. How are you? Hello. I'm bothered to log in 4 days. What did I miss?
Not much.
Keep siege on Kodo. Like massive war. Not much, he says. There literally was 100 and plus people on each side fighting. There was a lot.
If they didn't have,
I mean, were they
That
really
stronghold, they
fighting
would've
if
lost it,
the
or the
were they
keep.
really fighting if the server couldn't handle it though?
Well, my horse got killed and I got a murder count, so someone was
you
fighting.
know.
I was very
I
upset
got
at that.
one murder count out of the whole thing, which wasn't bad. I thought it was gonna
Woods, how
have,
do you enforce
It was-
the law on people in a different country?
It was 2v1 against the server. What it was, dirty. So.
It was the credit cards. It was a slideshow, big time. Man, my guy was all over the map. That's for sure.
Yeah, I saw all that happening. I was like, I'm not even gonna log in. I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, people are getting like queues and stuff. It was,
Yeah. So did they
Had
fix?
queues
Did
yesterday,
they fix
too.
the issue? I don't know. I don't think they fixed the issue, fellas.
No, they didn't.
No.
according to the Discord post, I think that patch was supposed to help fix it.
Yeah, but everybody was over it by Kodo Keep fighting. That's where the queues probably were, you know.
Yeah, it was on that node. It was whenever a node line gets stressed, that's when the queue comes in for that area.
Well, at least we know there was
The
people
login
fighting.
queue that does it. But yeah, I mean, I think it was yesterday there was a queue at times, and there was only 1,500 people online.
Yeah.
That's got to change. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it was like 1,600, and people were seeing like 1 minute to 30-minute queues.
Yeah, I had a 7-minute queue to get in.
Here we go again, eh, boys? Get the servers out again. I'm like, Epic Launch. He better. Oh my Jesus! That Tagmaton dart hit me for 48 that time. Did they ever buff that up? Holy jumping! Because before it was like 12s or whatever.
Yeah, 10 to 12.
has anybody checked the pet points of wolves since they increased the?
I was
amount?
gonna ask. I was
Yeah,
about
they
to,
did
I was
go
about to
up.
take one out right now. I'll tell you right now.
Got someone to keep here. I think.
Went up to 36 points
Per
For
125.
for 125 Darwolf. 36 points.
Yeah.
Not bad. So you can
Oh.
still use 2 and a
Two,
horse.
yeah, 2 and a horse, a full level horse. Yeah.
Not quite a full level horse, I don't think they said.
Well, 27 for a horse. So
Well,
36,
38.
60, 72.
Yeah, but you got a minus 20 for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, Brad. Not quite a full.
What'd you
level
say?
horse.
What'd you say? Brad, you're right?
Oh,
Wait, what? What was that?
Pretty sure
What was
Bert
that?
said, Brad, you're right. Sounded like it
I was
anyways.
being nice, but now I'm.
Oh,
never
okay.
said that.
Never said
Never
that.
said that.
Let me just
Never said
rewind the videotape.
Never said that. Yeah, I mean you could deep fake anything. So go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah. As quick as possible. You know me. Did regular wolves? Yeah, I knew they were going to increase the pet points. Everybody
Yeah,
was
the pet
just
points
so
were way
much.
too small. Yeah, they were way too low for a 125. That was kind of ridiculous.
There was definitely a lot of crying about it, though. Holy Christ.
And so how many pet points now for 125?
125 direwolf is 30. What did I say? 36.
Yeah.
36.
38. Oh,
36 for
with lore.
125 with lores. But this
With
is
lore,
max.
oh,
This is
okay.
max tamer. So
Mhm.
this is like
Cream of
quality
the
points
crop,
and stuff.
tippity
Yeah,
top.
not yeah. Then it's okay. Now it's more balanced.
Yeah, but I mean, 2 wolves is still. That's
Hmm.
not bad.
2
Yeah, but
max
it's not
or
like 5.
2
3
max. 2
mid.
max direwolves. Yeah, or 3 mid. 3 mid direwolves.
Yeah.
I think I'd go 2 max. Tell you the truth, I like the extra
Yeah. Well,
hits.
Find the balance for your HP on your horse. That's what you got to balance it with more than anything, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like if your
Well,
horse, if you can get out, as
I-
long as your horse has like 250 plus health, that's at least 5 to 6, usually 6 plus arrows, right? So you
Depending
can
on the armor. Yeah.
yeah, you can out heal that fairly easy. So
I mean, I've been running around in Hornscale Silk, like medium, and I've
Mhm.
been doing just fine. So, and low weight, good defenses. I'm happy. You don't see a lot of medium armor wars either. You see a lot of heavy or light.
yeah, all the fat mages are running around with no armor now.
really?
Oh yeah, why even bother? You can just out heal everybody and run away.
Yeah.
Like I had 2 archers on me the other day. I had 4 people attacking me, and they hit me 4 times before I got my first heal off of my horse, jumped me, and I still was able to kite them a long distance and out heal them at the same time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can understand it if you're just trying to run, but if you want to fight, you should be, rocking a heavy or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, when
Yeah,
I'm out
I mean-
soloing like this, definitely not. Yeah.
Well, yeah. About
I-
soloing, no, you're just better
Yeah.
off just, speed is king. So
I just go out my tongue steel horse armor.
Yeah, and if you're going out to fight, like as a fat mage, you want spiritualism because you can dummy people's horses, man, so fast. You put fulmination and laser beam, she's over. What age is my fat mage? That's a good question right now.
61 probably.
60.
Oh,
139 int. Tagmatons are taking less damage too. I can tell by on magery. Just a little bit. Used to be 13 and now it's 30. Yeah, it jumped quite a bit for sure. I'm assuming at 60 it gave me the best int. You get smarter as you get older. You remember when you're 20 years old and you thought you knew everything, but you didn't really know anything?
right. But I don't feel smarter because I got fat though.
No, that just gave you more HP. The fatness it's like Biggie Smalls when he got shot. He was so fat that a bullet had to hit another bullet to hit another bullet to hit another bullet to get to him to kill him because he was so chub.
It's just funny you think he's dead.
Biggie Smalls?
He's with Tupac, some island in
No.
the Caribbean or something.
Jesus. I'm like, what?
Now we know Elvis is dead. That guy died on a toilet. Okay. We know he died.
He died with lots of pills in his system, I bet.
Tupac and Biggie.
Mhm.
Coronary reports can be faked.
Yeah, the fatness gave more int, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the 60 gives you the intelligence, right?
That's what the game says. It's got to be right.
I gotta
At least
get
on
the
the internet,
intelligent
it's gotta be
trinkets here though, because I need. This is supposed to be 147 int, I think. So I'm not paying for anything. I'll just farm it. Eventually, I'll get it.
I'll farm the money to buy.
Hey White, first time chat, hey brother. Welcome in. Good morning. Happy New Year. I use a troll. Usually me and Gaines farm the troll together, but he wasn't around this morning.
You mean you use a turtle, not a troll?
Or
Yeah.
turtle, excuse me. Yeah, I use the turtle on the troll. Excuse me. Duh.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, huh?
I mean, risen trolls are not that good right now for us. So.
No, use a troll on a troll. Oh man, that would be just messy. Oh, look at this. Can't see shit. Yeah, sorry, turtle. 125 turtle. I got a little bit of. I use my fat mage too because it has big heals. Go to domestication, beast mastery, reptile influence. Where's my, oh, no. Reptile influence 66. I don't even need mastery. Like, I think mastery might just give a little bit more damage on the special attacks, maybe. I don't know.
Well, doesn't it open up the rest of the attacks, or you don't even need it?
Yeah, like the
It opens
special
up
attacks.
you get one for free, then one at 50, and then you need the book for two, the remaining two.
Yeah,
Oh.
You have to be, I assume, 100 for the other two.
yep,
I don't know what level you have to be
that's
for
what it
those.
says.
Well,
He's-
what's the ones you have for turtle right now?
Snap attack, or
But I believe they said you have to have full beast mastery for your pets to do like their full regular damage. Their
Mhm.
regular damage got nerfed to 75% if you don't have full beast mastery.
Yep.
Mm.
So you need,
So you need beast
full
mastery.
beast mastery to have that
Well,
100% regular damage.
Is it the actual beast mastery skill, or are you talking about the lore for?
I don't know. I just remember him saying that you were only doing like I think around to 75% damage now if you don't have beast mastery. So whatever that means.
Yeah, but like I said, doesn't actually mean the beast mastery skill, or are you talking about the?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not
beast
sure. I don't know.
Mastery or whatever, you know.
what
Yeah,
happened there?
the pet mastery, the influence.
Yes. No. Well, is it influence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beast mastery.
62 has more int, but more psyche. Look at this frickin' cougar chasing me still.
Well,
You give me a break.
I was referring to like Nitre Flingar Mastery is what I was referring to. Like, do you need that for the best damage? But yeah, I don't know.
Look at this cougar. I'm in 3rd gear and I can't outrun it.
Yeah, it's
You have
crazy.
Swift
isn't
riding?
it?
You have Swift riding?
No, you even with Swift riding, you can't outrun.
Yeah, that's
cougars
why I've
or
been taming.
panther.
The same thing with panthers. Panthers and cougars, you can't. They're fast.
So, do not run through the spawns of panthers,
Yeah.
otherwise the horse will get the crap beat out of them.
Yeah, well, basically this is one of those spawns that I have to
Well, I
kill
thought-
because I'm gonna run out of stam trying to run away from him most likely. Look at that, eh? Little son of a gun.
I thought you were just slightly faster if you had Swift riding.
No.
No,
Oh.
with my I have several panthers that I've tamed, and I'll have them attack my horse as I'm running to gain experience, and
Yeah.
they can run faster than me at 3 speed.
Oh, on a separate note, we had a lot of fun at your place yesterday, Ag.
At mine?
Yeah. We had a Kodo all call on us for 5 people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. It was like what the hell? It's
An
only
all
5 of
call
us,
for
come on.
5, huh?
Come on. I mean, we did kill a lot of people. We
Yeah.
killed a lot of people. Just, it was a lot of fun. Oh man.
It does tend to be like that.
I mean, they kept coming in 1s and 2s and 3s. It's like, you know.
I mean, is it that much of a shock? Like, that was happening in Elysium when we killed like 2 or 3 people, and we'll get the all call and literally get Zerg down by 30.
Yeah. I almost killed someone with a freshly tamed level 33 Tordog.
Nice.
When we got him off his horse, I'm like, oh, let me stick a Tordog on him.
Z, when I made my character back in the day, the stats may have changed by now for sure.
1801.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't see any changes to the wolves. Dire wolves okay. They went up to 30 pet points each, but wolves still broken. I was running 4 wolves and melting things. Did the wolves change, guys? Did you say they did, Ag?
The patch notes said they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, they did. Wolves and dire wolves should have
Okay.
changed pet point wise.
You can still probably have 3 as long as they're like
You could have
level
3.
75 or
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, you could have 3 or 4. Make a mid level,
Or, yeah, mid-level.
like 50s. Yeah.
White, what is your build? Is it like a 124 Dex Archer? Because I know guys are doing headshots on them, like 9 out of 10 arrows, and they're going pretty quick. Like if we use 2 turtles, we can kill the troll in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. That's the fastest I've done it in. That was pre Beast Mastery stuff, but
Yeah, we were running 3 turtles there for a while there. When I
just
was
for
doing
fun,
it there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, mind
That
you,
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
the turtle thing only works on jungle and forest, right?
Yeah.
The northern ones, it doesn't work quite as well.
No, because he's got full resist to it.
Yep. They
You're-
got, I think the turtles do like a piercing, right?
Yeah.
Piercing and stuff. Yeah.
Snap or whatever. Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have fun. I gotta head out.
Okay, brother.
Yeah,
Good
I
luck,
can
eh?
Yep.
If you're
Maybe we'll.
what? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just reading chat.
Oh, maybe if we dream, we can have fletching arrows eventually at some point.
How about some points of interest in the jungle? How about a jungle horse
You
spawn?
know,
You guys
know
asked
what?
for so much. Gosh.
you know what? You know what it really is. I just want my horse to follow me into my stronghold. That's
Yeah.
all I want.
Next patch.
That's coming.
That's all I want. And then I want necromancy table for
Then
my
that-
stronghold.
Then that's not all you want. Then stop being greedy.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? It's the greedy that makes us work for what we have. So. you know.
Yeah. The turtle can kill the troll. Well, a single turtle. 125. About 5 minutes on the troll. I think I'm doing it in 5:30s or something right now. But you gotta if you're naked, Dex like a little lower int, you gotta stay naked as a healer.
Yeah, you need full mana regen, and it's still rough as a dex mage to do.
Yeah.
It, to be honest.
Like when you see the troll running at you, you try to keep the turtle between you and the troll every time. So if it happens, what you do is you change, like run around and position yourself non-stop so it's in between. And if the troll is running at you, you have to run back towards the troll, let him hit you basically, and get your turtle to pick him back up. It's very important because if you start running around in circles, you're dead. He'll get puke on you or AoE hit you. You'll be, as a Dex monkey mage, you'll be done.
For me, I don't worry about the fletching anymore. I
Mm.
think that archery is. I mean, like in this game. I mean, in this game, archery is just like a trinket for putty or for a mage, you know. So it's okay. Anyways, now I will figure out the build. So I almost done it. Now I will go to the foot archer. We'll see.
No, if you're off, like if you get knocked off your horse, you definitely want to have a longbow on foot if you can draw
Yeah,
the
that's
heavy
it.
ones. Hey, holy shit! I'm
Yeah,
still getting hit for
115 will
60s.
be fine.
Yeah,
No, 115 longbow.
yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
anyway.
Oh, that's well good. Well in the zone to hit 60s on horses.
Yeah, armored horses.
Yeah. Yeah. When I see them pull it, if I got somebody off their horse and I see them pull out a longbow, I just leave. Let them walk back. I don't even bother entertaining the fight because I can go in and put one spell on them. They can hit my horse 4 times and be dead, and then I'm on the ground. And I'm a fat mage, so it's over. There's no way I'm waddling my big ass away anywhere. Do I got any empty bags
Yeah,
here?
well,
Any
Sometime
empty
I would love for you to go ahead and go like turret build on your fat mage Ogmir. Like you have like somehow managed to fit like heavy armor into your build and be a 1 mana bar wonder, pop rock steady, and just literally be immortal turret.
Good. Let's take everything out of here and put all the carcass in here for my tamer to bust up. I'll sell this shit. Did I not get another Tagmaton brain yet? Oh, that's why. Stack the Tagmaton carcass. Shit is good. Where are we here? So, yeah, I'm a MA with the weak spot build. That's the good one. Pretty long. Yeah, and it takes a long time to get that marksmanship up, right? So basically, turtle in front of you, troll. Yeah. And the thing is every time you purify your turtle, you become a bigger threat than the turtle. So the troll will be coming to you. So if you purify, make sure it's either heal a small heal on your turtle right then and there and prep a big heal for yourself. It's like kind of like that. It goes back and forth. Because purify makes you a huge threat in the eyes of the troll. How do you look into bags without pulling them out? I think you can do it at the bank. You can't do it at your strongholds, if I'm
Yes, you're correct.
remembering correctly.
Accurate, sir. Accurate.
I like accurate. Alright, let's take this shit and just sell it then.
So it'll be shift right click if he doesn't know the keybinds.
Yes. Like I'm opening bags right now, just shift right click. Sorry.
There he goes.
Got it? Got it. Material bag. Good enough. Oops.
Actually, people talk about marksman build. I'm actually working on that right now. Actually, in Haven for the billionth time on this character.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough build. It's a tough go because it only moves with headshots. I did mine on the Tagmatons and it took me quite a while.
Question is though, is how heavily invested were you in Dex on that character?
My MA didn't have Dex. He was just a big old fatty with 123.
Yeah, my may have 121. But still, so during the fight with Koto, I fired like 400 arrows. I did not count the damage, but it's at least 50% of this damage was a friendly fire. I made only one weak spot shot for about like 58 or something. One from 100 arrows for 400 arrows.
Yeah, I mean
So-
it's a PVE thing, not really a PvP thing.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to
So-
hit in the head. So
Yeah, if you want to be like useful in PvP, you go either melee or you're a mage, archer. I don't know. Maybe longbow will help, but shortbow is definitely it's just a PvE thing. Okay,
Well-
if you want to rob some guys on the road, you just kill the horses and so on and so forth. Yeah, maybe you're good with that.
yeah, but
But-
here's the thing: is like use longbow, then you don't weak spot with longbow.
Yeah,
arrows.
but you do not need it because your damage will be high enough. I mean, like if you hit the mage, for example, for 25 to the chest with the short bow, yeah, and the headshot weak spot shot will be about maybe 50 something. So with a long bow, you can definitely hit him for about like 60s. No, you don't need to to be a marksman, like to get his head. Just shoot any part of the body.
I think they need to change it so that marksman affects any shot placement with a short bow.
Yeah, but it should be dependent on the gear level. I mean, no, for example, what I mean by gear level is just like from what it is made of. For example, steel, yeah, of course, it's very hard to penetrate the steel, especially from the short bow. So maybe with the durability, the chance will increase, but it's a blah 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 story.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
for
but
the-
your argument makes no sense because you could use a dagger and get weak spots all the time when someone is zero. Right? So like that argument makes no sense.
Exactly. For now, right now, it does not make sense because from my point of view, archery is not complete. Taking into account like the crafting of the bows, it's so primitive. I mean, like very primitive level. So you just pick up two pieces and you have like basically all the time the same bow. Don't need to experiment with any kind of materials and so on and so forth. Same for the arrows.
Oh, I know.
But for the dagger, I mean, like if they will implement this kind of a system, so it shall be implemented to all of the weapons. So if you have, for example, steel dagger, okay, why not? You can go through the steel armor. Anyway, the dagger is not going through the armor, basically, it's going through the stitches. I mean, like, no, funky parts. not going
I
through the
understand your point, but at the same time, you got to stop trying to apply logic to this game because it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like if you're trying to apply logic, you're already lost. Of course, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm saying like they're trying to make like a pseudo-realism game. Yeah, of course there is like a very thin line between games and realism and reality. Of
Mhm.
course, if you will cross it, it becomes some kind of stupid thing most of the time. So, but what if they can try it? So for the weak spots as well. So daggers are really cool with this thing. I tried them up. Yeah, really nice. But They're very short.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well-
not like
White, we'll be doing hopefully trolls tomorrow morning. So if you're back around, we'll show you.
oh,
Ti-
Bretway, he was in town.
I just healed you, bubbled you.
Oh yeah.
I'm still in town. I'm setting up the raid to go over. It's
Okay.
quarter to 11, so
It's gym time.
gym time. Take my dog for a run. That kind of thing. Troll respawn is 1 hour 5 minutes, so 65 minutes or however you want to do it. Or however you want to say it.
65 minutes from death.
Yeah, just keep it very tight, and then try to get there a couple minutes before. Try to pick it up and pull it away, because if anybody else catches the timer, try not to tank it where it spawns. You know what I mean? Just run into more problems. Used to be an hour. I don't know what happened. They put 5 minutes on it or whatever. So I don't know. It was an hour for the longest time. I don't understand why they changed it, but at least ours is 1 hour and 5 minutes. Oh, there's a chicken. Oh, I didn't even kill him? What?
Fail.
Jesus. All right, guys, I'm out. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks very much for everything. Appreciate it. If we can help you, we will. We'll talk to you